All right, folks, so here we go. We have the Samsung Ativ S Neo. Now, this is one of the better Windows phones, to come out on Sprint. Definitely, just looking at the hardware and design of it, it has a 2,000 milliamp hour battery in it, which you get decent battery life with it. It definitely does the deal there. Also, right on the back, you got the micro SD, and there's some things about it. Namely this 4.8-inch display on the front, which is really nice. This phone does mimic a lot like some of the other Samsung phones out there. But what's good about it, this is the biggest screen you can get on a Windows phone, and it definitely really pops out at you. I mean, that's probably the standout feature of it, compared to other Windows phones. Of course, it has a 1.4 dual-core processor and all that kind of good stuff. It doesn't feel heavy in the hand. It definitely feels light, and it's kind of, like I said, if you're used to a Galaxy S4, Galaxy S3, it's literally like the same type of phone in a lot of ways. So, I'm not really, overall, the design and hardware is okay, but, it's definitely the biggest screen you can get for a Windows phone, and it's, if you don't mind the plasticky feel, it does look nice, but at $49 on a 2-year contract, it's definitely not a bad deal. Also looking at Windows Phone, also when you look at this phone, it does support 4G LTE. Sprint doesn't put the LTE indicator. They'll just leave it as 4G. And we're going to do a quick speed test just to give you a little idea of how fast this thing can go. And I've seen it get some decent speeds. It's definitely a good thing that Sprint's rolling it out better. I mean, it's not as fast as some other carriers, but it definitely is much, much better than their 3G, all the way around. So as you can see now, I'm getting 6.5 megabits up, down, and then upload, we're only getting around 1.45. So definitely, way better, especially if you're upgrading from an older Sprint phone that didn't have 4G LTE, and you're in an area that you can get it. Definitely check this out. It's definitely much better, and everything else is just like your Windows phone is just the browser does well. I mean, it's not the best browser in the world, but it's fast. You can surf the web. I mean, there's nothing it can't do from a lot of aspects. Clicking on playing video. I mean, the performance and operating system on Windows Phone has always been great. Networks fast. I mean, and the phone just moves quick. You know what I mean? It's just I've never had a problem performance-wise with Windows Phone, so that's definitely a good thing. The same holds true on this device. So definitely, if you like Windows Phone, if you've ever used it, even if you're ever considering it, this is definitely a nice phone to try it out on. There's some other apps on here they've loaded, not too much. And another thing, if you ever want to get rid of an app, it's just easy, just holding down on the pen. You can resize it, like even the speed test one, you can make it bigger. And then when you go to the other menu here, I'm not sure if you can uninstall it from this one. We'll see. Yeah, so if you highlight there, you just click on uninstall, and it even lets you uninstall things like Sprint apps. Like, so if I don't want the Sprint application, Sprint TV movies, it even lets you uninstall those. So definitely big kudos goes to Sprint, Samsung, for all them, allowing you to uninstall some of the bloatware that comes on the device. The camera is definitely decent. It reminds me a lot like the S3 camera, and it's still typical Windows Phone where if you press on the screen, it will focus in and then just take the shot. Also, like when I do pinch down, let's just see, take another picture, and then when I pinch down, you can see it's kind of that live view in the background. That's kind of cool as you preview your shot. So definitely, the camera's decent. I mean, it's not by any means is it the best camera out there, but it's definitely not the worst. So it fits right there somewhere in the middle. There is no Instagram still on Windows Phone, but there is an app out there called, there's a couple of them out called, I think it's 6tag and then Instance. Yeah, 6tag is one, which is one of the best developer ones out there. See, it's already got over 21,000 ratings on it, and it's a really full-featured Instagram app. You you can use the video and all that good stuff. So it definitely, when it comes to apps, and people may say Windows Phone may not have them, it definitely has the apps. It's just that they may be third party, and then a lot of the other apps that you typically will use, you'll be able to find in the store. So overall, I like this Windows Phone. I definitely think it's decent for the money, but at the same point, it's the only thing kind of revolutionary about it is that it has a 4.8-inch 720p display. That's really the main thing. Everything else you've literally seen before. There's really nothing too different between this and some of the other Windows phones out there outside of the screen. And that's a good thing. I mean, if you want the biggest screen Windows phone you could buy, you're going to want to get the Samsung Ativ S Neo. Thanks for watching, folks. Be sure to check out the site, tech-snobs.com, for more coverage. Also follow me on Twitter @atechsnob. And more giveaways coming soon, folks. So stay tuned to the channel. Take care.